everybody, what's going on? And welcome back to the Praise Party Radio Show right here on Platinum Radio Online. Listen, I have a guest in the building, the lovely and the beautiful Tampa Mystic.
Hey, what up?
How you doing? How
Man,
you doing?
Blessed.
Hey.
It's a beautiful, beautiful day. Not so beautiful outside, but it's a beautiful day because we're here. You feel me?
Right. And so, listen, if you don't know Tampa Mystic, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell them what you do.
Oh, man. It's probably easy to tell them what I don't do. You know what I'm saying? But, and I mean that in the most humble way. I'll just kind of give you the short version. Shout out to everybody tuned in, man. Checked in. It's your girl, Tampa Mystic. One of the things I just want to kick off first, I am one of the executives here at ARC Studios. I do run the radio podcast area, WARK 300. I'm a business owner ×2. I own Mystics Entertainment LLC, which is a promotional company.
Right.
And I'm the co-CEO for the Grind Report Media Group LLC. We're a full media company. We do blogging, magazine, websites, all of your media needs. I do artist management, producer management. I do artist showcases. I've been on radio for 9 years. So, I do a lot of stuff.
Jeez, and I hear you. Listen, when I tell you this is so much under your belt.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, you handling it. It's just like, this got to be the year of the woman. I'm just saying.
2020, like, yes. And I'll tell you, like, just real quickly, last year, I had found myself having to be out a lot, like at a lot of events and stuff. And that's just not my desire anymore. Yeah. So I had a very, very, very intimate conversation with God. And I asked him, please put me in a position to where I'm not having to be out so much anymore. I still love this music industry. I still want to be involved in the entertainment business. Yeah. But please put me in a position where I can be behind the scenes more. And that same very week, I was offered an executive position with ARC Studios.
Wow.
And I said, that was all God.
All God. Listen, he hears the prayers.
Yes.
He hears the prayers.
He does.
So, with your business and with everything going on, I just want to know this from an industry executive.
Mm-hmm.
What can the independent artists do to this, like, to just get into, all right, I'm coming into myself.
Okay.
How do I come at Tampa Mystic?
What I always tell artists, and I get a lot of it, they feel that they have to come at me certain ways, like to try to butter me up, per se. And I'm like, you don't have to do all that. I'm just an ordinary person like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Just, come at me and let me know what you want, because I get a lot of them, they'll try to hit me with that small talk and striking up conversations. And I'm like, not that I don't want to talk to you, I just don't have time for all that extra stuff. Just come to me about your business and be ready to work and kind of have an idea of what you want to do. Right. The first thing I always suggest to artists is, before they start putting music out, is to make sure they got their business in order.
Right.
Get your publishing together. Make sure your music is registered with Sound Exchange and MediaBase and BDS. Like, all that type of stuff is important, because otherwise you're never going to make money out of this music business. And that's the ultimate goal, right?
Right.
They want to get to the bag.
Right.
So basically, just when an artist, if they want to come work with me, just, kind of have an idea what you want to do, and then I can take it from there.
Right.
Sometimes they don't know it all, which that's cool. And then I can send them a listing of services that I have. And I do have some campaign packages already put together, because some of them absolutely, they just don't know. They just know how to make music.
Right.
And that's kind of where I'll step in and help them out. So, like I said, you don't have to come butter me up and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm cute and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing.
Listen, she's telling you, she know. She know.
But it's like, no, but, just come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool. I'm real cool. And, let's do this work.
So I want you to look at the gospel rap industry.
Mm-hmm.
What does that need for it to just intrigue your attention? Just to get your attention, what does it need to just take off? Because we only have Lecrae.
Yeah, there's a couple. Shout out to my homie 217.
217, yeah.
My homie Weston Shawty. He's now doing. Like, these are guys that I really respect, and they really work hard. So I would say that if anybody's looking to tap into that, that genre, per se, look at the guys who are already doing it, who are making it happen. Right. I've known 217 for years. In fact, I starred in his Hot Lanta movie. If you guys ever go back and watch it, he filmed at one of my showcases.
Okay.
And I've been working with him for a long time, as well as Weston Shawty. It's like, just look what the other guys are doing.
Right.
Make sure you constantly are doing something.
Right.
Because the minute you slow down or the minute you're not doing something, somebody else is trying to slide in your position. You have to stay working. You have to stay consistent, because with anything in life, if you're not consistent at it, it's not going to work.
Right.
And that's just what it is.
Right.
You know, so I think that it's a really open lane per se. Like, gospel rap is not saturated at all. I think it's a very, very, very open lane. But if that's something you're going to do, be serious about it. Be about your business and really come with it. Come hard. Make sure you're getting them visuals out there. Make sure you're staying popping and really active on your social media. Engaging on your social media is so important.
Right.
If someone comes to your page and they like it and comment it, comment back. Go to their page and like some of their stuff. Little things like that can really help.
Right.
Using proper hashtags as well.
How about that?
Using them hashtags. I'm telling you, I get, man, y'all, if you see the...
Go ahead.
If you see the impressions that I get on my social media just off of hashtags,
Right.
I sometimes get up to 20,000 impressions just off the hashtag portion. It's so important. So it's like, this is a free service for you guys.
Right.
You know, but I do suggest that you do pay for ads and stuff like that. And if you're a gospel rapper and you're trying to tap into that market, then you need to, not that you want to compare yourself to anybody, but maybe find a couple other, or at least one other artist who is similar to your sound per se. So for instance, you know, if 217 was an artist that you kind of looked up to, study him a little bit and see where his market is. Yes, he's in Atlanta, but his listening base may be in Houston. So you can get the analytics for other artists, tap into those markets.
Right.
You know, so if I'm an artist and whoever I kind of would compare myself to a little bit, find out where their target markets are and hit those markets. Because if they have an interest in that artist that you would kind of compare yourself to, then it would make sense that they would be drawn to you as well.
Absolutely.
You know?
So how now this has been one thing that's kind of been like a critical point in that genre, and that's the budget.
Right. That's a critical point in every genre. I mean, I'm just saying.
Cause sometimes we like, all right, we look at other rappers and other artists and other singers, and we like, man, I want to do the same thing.
Right.
It's just I can't. Like, the show experience is better. Everything like that is better. I will say the music and the content we do have some content.
Absolutely.
We do have that, but it comes to like, all right, your recording, your beat selection, then it goes to your promo.
Right.
Like, how big of a issue is it for us to just really capitalize off our budget and to know what to use it on and what to use it for?
You have to know what you're spending your money on.
Right.
Because this business is full of people who are ready to take your money and run off with it.
Yeah.
So it's like, whatever or whoever you invest with, you need to do your homework, first of all, out the gate. Make sure that whatever company that you're spending your money with or whatever individual you're spending your money with, do your research and do your homework. That's first and foremost. And it's important. You have to have a budget. Any business that you do, any business, I don't care if you're selling something on the side of the street, you got to have money to have product.
Yeah.
You got to spend money on promo. You got to probably have some signs out there or some banners or something. It's no different in this music business. It all starts with getting your music business together, which don't cost a lot of money to do it.
Right.
Really. And then, work on your marketing and your promotion. You got to have money for that, because otherwise, how are people going to know who you are?
Absolutely.
Don't focus on FM radio out the gate. Don't even think about that. Because the thing is, if you get yourself popping enough, they're going to come to you.
Right.
An FM radio campaign can cost into the thousands. And I get a lot of artists asking me, how do I get on FM? I said, you shouldn't have to ask that. If you're hot enough, they're going to come get your record and put it there.
Right.
So don't even make that a point of your focus. Focus on the fundamentals of get yourself a photo shoot.
Right.
Number one, you know what I'm saying? Have a great photo shoot. That way for flyers or single covers or album covers, if you want to put your photo on there, you got a good photo, do that, get you a good photo shoot. And then, tap in with a couple people who offer different services, myself being one of them.
Right.
And my pricing is so very affordable.
How about that?
I mean, I promise you I don't bang y'all in the head. and I do everything I say I'm going to do, and sometimes I do more. You know what I'm saying? I just like to show love to these independent artists. So it's absolutely important. You got to have some sort of budget. I ain't saying you got to have like a huge bag, but you got to have something.
Yeah. So Miss Tampa Mystic, where can the people find you? Just tell them all your social media.
Woof, I got a lot of them. So my main one, I keep everything consistent. So Tampa Mystic in itself is a brand. I've got tampamystic.com as my website.
Okay.
All my social media is my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter, Snapchat, which I don't really use, is all Tampa Mystic. My business, Mystics Entertainment, everything is under Mystics ENT for short, so people ain't got to type out so much. So the website, mysticsent.com, and then all my social media, same thing, at Mystics ENT. My other company that I'm the co-CEO for is The Grind Report. Everything is The Grind, and it's GRYND Report.
Okay.
Website, social media, and of course, WARK 300.
Hey.
Holla at your girl, man.
Hey. Well, y'all have heard it here. I'm here with Tampa Mystic. Listen, let's get back to this music. We are on the Praise Party Radio Show. Let's get it.
Let's get it.